Hi, my name is Sergio. Welcome to my individual SWOT analysis. First and foremost, I just want to say that I am a family man. Family is very important to me. I currently have a 23-month-old son, and I've been married for 8 years with my beautiful wife. Second to that is my education. I'm currently majoring in MIS at UHD, and I plan to graduate May 2026. And third is my career. I'm currently working at Wells Fargo as a relationship banker, and I'm seeking to integrate my MIS degree into my current role at Wells Fargo. Two fun facts about me. One is there's seven Sergios in my family, seven of us named Sergio. And second is I like to collect rare Monstera plants. Here's one just to show you what that looks like. This is called a mini Monstera. So let's get right to it. First up, we have my strengths, right? I'm a great organizer. I have great organization skills. I have a tad bit of OCD, which helps me maintain balance within my work life and school. So I'm very good at prioritizing and structuring and being prepared for the right occasion. Second to that, I am very goal oriented. At work at Wells Fargo, we have something that's called dashboard. It has all of our analytics and what we're doing poorly and what we're doing good. And I tend to look at it every day to make sure that I'm at 100%. So that's how I know I'm very goal oriented and I'm very attuned to attention to detail. Because I work at the bank, I've learned that it's very important to be able to know the small print, the disclosures, and that's linked into my personal life, my school life, and I've come to find out that those small details are very important. Now, third slide, weaknesses. My first biggest weakness is that I'm an overthinker. I tend to overanalyze situations, so it makes it difficult for me to make decisions, and it leads me to take longer to complete a task that someone might complete way sooner than I do. That's part of being a perfectionist, I would say. Second to that would be procrastinator. I tend to procrastinate a lot of work. I think that I work well under pressure, but that analogy would be like saying a drunk driver thinks they drive better when they're drunk. So I'm aware of that. It's something I'm working on. And third, I have poor time management. I often underestimate how long a task will take me or how long a route to work will take me. And it causes me to be late in a lot of situations, and hence I'm always rushing. Um, Now let's talk about opportunities. What are some opportunities I have? Well, one, I'm currently working towards my MIS degree major, and I'm currently on track to graduate May 2026. It's something that I'm very excited about. I want to have my son look at me and say, "Hey, my dad has my degree, so that must be something important, right?" The procrastination came in when I didn't complete it during the first 5 years after I graduated high school. But hey, that's an opportunity that I have now. Second to that is my current role at Wells Fargo. We have a huge network. We have workshops. So I get to meet a lot of individuals, and they've actually helped advance my career in the past 2 years a lot more than I've done by myself at a lot of different jobs. And my third opportunity would be businesses, right? I'm currently helping my mother-in-law open an online flower shop. I'm doing the marketing, I'm doing the accounting for her, and I'm kind of taking what I'm learning from MIS, from my MIS degree at UHC, and from what I'm learning at work at Wells Fargo and implementing it in a real life situation. So that's another opportunity if it comes to, I don't know, skyrocket and push comes to shove and I have to take that one over the rest. Depends on how big that business is, but for sure it's an opportunity that's out there. Fourth, threats, right? So with the biggest threat, I would say there's a lot of strong competition, especially in my degree, the management information degree. And I'm 29 years old, so it's getting harder to compete with a lot of the younger generation who's more attuned with the technology around them, so they have like they get implemented better in their life. So it's something that I have to work on and market myself to be able to stand out from the competition. The second biggest threat in my current career, even now in finance, is the rapid growth of technology, right? There's a lot of technology that's evolving, ChatGPT to name one. It's leaking into our finance world. So there's a lot of concerns of what's going to happen with our current roles, right? So for example, investment options. Would ChatGPT be able to do a better job at helping customers invest than I would? Maybe, maybe not, but it's a threat that I have to learn to live with and probably even work with. And the third threat, it's work-life school balance. So a lot of the times when you take on too much too fast, you tend to go through setbacks, you create stress, and eventually it could lead to burnout. So being able to juggle all these things has been stretching my energy thin, and so I'm having to work out a way to balance everything in just the right way so that I don't burn out. Now, what are my goals and my strategies? So first and foremost, I'm looking at the short term, right? I'm focusing on graduating with my MIS degree by 2026. And then after that, I'm hoping to get an internship. So my career is still on track, but my main focus right here is going to be shooting for that MIS degree. Now, what's my midterm 3 to 5 years goal and strategy? Well, it's to secure a project management or risk analyst role in the banking or IT sector. Currently, because I'm in my position as a relationship banker at Wells Fargo, I feel like that's something that's on the back burner, and I could foresee in the near future, well, 3 to 5 years midterm. So my strategy here is just to continue my degree, continue with my career, and I foresee myself doing a very good job at that. Now, long term, 10 years, 10 plus years, right? That's something that not a lot of people can think about or get ahead of, but I'm planning to stick to my guns because in the past I've tried to take on too many different things at once. So whether it was being a business major, a computer major, and then probably even switching to accounting major. Instead of switching back and forth, I've my goal now is to stay focused on that one linear path that I have. And so that one linear path is just keep on going with management information system. So the next thing above that would be getting a master's degree program and hopefully elevating my career path through that. Now, conclusion. In conclusion, this SWOT analysis has helped me reflect on my strength areas and areas of opportunity, addressing my weaknesses. I even had a conversation with my wife, and she's impressed at what we've come up with here. But I will say that one of the things that I hadn't thought about is the competition, right? The competition and the work-life balance that eventually I do have to have I have to come into face with. So this SWOT analysis has brought up a big red flag for me to pay special attention in this specific area. But I'm confident that with the goals that I've set for myself, staying focused and helping market myself, I should be able to accomplish these goals that I've set for myself. I want to thank you for your time. You guys have a great weekend if this is when you're watching this video. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye bye.